Rookie right-hander Dejai Oliver is our guest today on Jammers on Deck. DJ, you've been making the jump from junior college to the pros. How big of an adjustment has it been for you, not only on the mound but away from the field as well, adjusting to life as a pro?
I mean, it's the same game. Obviously, hitters are better, players are better, so uh, you gotta go in pitching knowing, hey, this guy can hit a little bit better than what I've been facing in junior college. But life up here, this is fun playing pro ball. It's every kid's dream.
What's it been like? I know you've been to State College now and a couple places that get some pretty big crowds. What's that like pitching in front of 3,000 people?
I mean, Staten Island, that was I believe my second start, and that was phenomenal. Being able to go out there and play. I don't know the attendance, but it was there's a lot of people there, and that was an adrenaline rush walking out there on the mound, seeing all the fans up in the stands, and it was something that you don't really get at a junior college. I mean, families show up, and that's about it. But that was the biggest crowd I've ever played in front of, and it was cool to feed off of that energy.
You're a Florida guy. You played at Seminole State last year. You signed to play at the University of Central Florida. Had you been hoping that you might be getting that call from the Marlins?
Oh yeah, I mean, I went to a pre-draft workout with the Marlins. Had a great bullpen, and it's a team that I'm from Florida. It's a team I pull for all the time. So getting that phone call in the eighth was amazing. That was the happiest time of my life.
Were you expecting the Marlins were going to be the ones to draft you, or there were a couple teams maybe involved?
There's a couple teams involved, but I had a feeling that it was going to be the Marlins. It's my backyard, and scouts, the Florida Marlins scouts were at almost every one of my games I threw in, and I'd built a relationship with the area scout. It seemed right.
Now, I got to show my true colors here for a second. I'm a big Cincinnati Reds fan. Now, your dad, Joe, played for the Reds for a bunch of years. He was a major league catcher for 13 years until his retirement in 2001. He actually won a World Series with the Reds back in 1990. Yep. Did you get to spend some time around the park as a youngster?
I did. When my dad was playing, me and my family, me and my mom and my sister, we lived in Orlando while he was playing. We'd go up a couple times a year to watch him play. Don't really remember so much of Riverfront, Cincinnati, but he played with Detroit and all them, and I remember those games, going to a few, and it was a cool experience growing up.
Do you remember hanging out with any of the big leaguers aside from your dad?
I remember meeting Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Larkin, and that's pretty much it. Had Griffey sign a ball, and that was pretty cool, and got to go in the locker room after games and meet the guys. But no real memories, really, just too young.
Sure. Has your dad given you any pointers on the way that life in pro ball works and what to expect?
The only thing he told me was keep your mouth shut and your eyes open, and he said he wanted me to learn the hard way about pro ball because he had to do it at 17, and he said you got 2 years of junior college under your belt, so you're starting off better than I did. So he said after this year I'll go home and he'll give me some more pointers. So.
Now, I saw that you pitched a perfect game in the Florida State Championship game while at Pine Castle High School outside Orlando. Is that your favorite baseball memory?
Ooh, that's up there with draft day. Performance-wise on the field, that's my favorite one. But overall baseball memory's got to be getting drafted this year. That's it though.
Now, as we wrap up the regular season, what are some of your goals before the season closes out?
Just keeping going out there and repeating. You can't live off of one outing being good. You got to go out and you got to do it again. Baseball is a game of what have you done for me lately? What are you doing now? It's not your past. Go out there and compete every day. Keep earning your job, and it's it's a cutthroat game. You don't go out and perform, you're gone. So,
what's your mindset when you're on the mound? What are you looking to do? What are the pitches you're looking to throw?
I go out there and try to establish a fastball first. You pitch off your fastball. You go out. You got to be able to throw strikes, man your fastball, get ahead of counts, and once you're ahead, you put guys away. And you can throw whatever you want when you're ahead. Mentally, you got to go out there. You got to be a bulldog. Hitters, they get too much respect sometimes, and the best hitters get on base 3 out of 10 times. You got to keep that in your mind. You got to get them out. That's the name of the game for pitching. get outs.
Thanks for the time, DJ. Appreciate it, and best